You can last 15 minutes.
I'm sorry, I fucked your girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Joey.
What's up? I'm Miles. This is SPILF. Yes.
We text so much, it's so hard to go back and like find anything.
I love texting too much.
Okay, Miles, I did some digging on you.
Oh, shit.
And a Reddit user on /LA influencer snark asked, anyone have the tea on Miles Garber and your ex? And I'm like, boy, do I have the tea.
Oh, man.
So
Oh,
fill us in.
Lord.
This was from a couple of years ago. What
Yeah.
has happened to you since?
We have since separated as of almost 3 years ago now, which is actually crazy to say out loud because my daughter's turning 5 in 2 weeks. So most of her life actually now. Yeah.
And the last time you had a podcast or were online, you were going through it?
Yeah.
Or
I had a podcast for like a month about being a dad, but I was very much in it still. I've spoken to you about this, but at the time I was going through my separation, misdiagnosed bipolar. So I was on bipolar medication I didn't need to be on. I was filming that in Liverpool, England. So I wasn't even home like that.
what were you doing in Liverpool?
You know, like this is where your life takes you when you're going through all of this. Oh, and I had just met my dad and my sisters for the first time in my life.
So things were going really well for
I
you.
was killing the game. I was sleeping above a pub in London in just like a room. I don't know what they call them anymore, but I like was so messed up, and I went to Liverpool and I was like trying to honestly like sober up. Like I was just I was like off my rocker. But yeah, very much going through it still for sure.
Okay. And then that was your like sojourn to clear your head.
Yeah, I think we had been
And then you recorded the podcast?
Yeah, we had been separated for a month. Basically, I was like, if I don't get this apartment in Pasadena that I really wanted, I was like, if I don't get the apartment, I'm going to go to England. And the universe was like, go forth, son.
Welcome home.
And I touched down in England, and you know, those boys, they don't sleep. London goes crazy, goes crazy. And I'm on brain meds. So you can assume, yeah.
That kept you up?
It just kept me in a psychosis. Like I was just off. Like I couldn't function as a normal adult. And then also just pretending like I wasn't like heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying to do this podcast about fatherhood. I'm like crumbling. Like, yeah, this is how you change a diaper.
This is what you should do postpartum, which is break up with your wife.
Yeah. This is how you just dismantle your life. But yes, at the time, I was just like freshly separated. Yeah. November will be 3 years. We happen to be neighbors, which is kind of nice in a co-parenting arrangement because you're not driving half an hour. See each other all the time. Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, but what's the tea?
What's the tea?
What's the tea?
Like, what's the Reddit tea?
Why are they so nosy?
Okay, first of all, like, I love Reddit. Like, not in, like, an incel way, but, like, I love Reddit. Reddit is dope. Because it's like, oh, this Circuit City. That's not even a thing anymore.
My last Reddit search before trying to find this specific question on Reddit was, where can I get an authentic Labubu?
Yeah, it's
for
like
my kids.
It's
like I just ask it
anarchist
everything.
Yelp. Like they're all anarchists, but they're honest. It's amazing. Like it's not Karen-y. It's like anarchist Yelp. You know?
Yeah.
And that I love, but I don't really know why I'm on Reddit like that. That's really weird to me. I'm not a famous person. I've never like tried to be a famous person. I obviously have like a very long career in modeling, and I was kind of Tumblr-y.
Yeah, but you weren't posting on Tumblr. People were just posting pictures of you on Tumblr.
I can barely even like operate my phone. Like I'm not posting anything. I have no idea. I think LA has this interesting microcosm of it people, and I was in that for a long time. Like I guess begrudgingly, but that's who I knew how to be with. You know, was like
ladies and gentlemen,
socialites.
we have a former it boy on the SPILF podcast.
But I'm also a former New York it boy, which I am from LA, but I think that means something because I like modeled in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that Paris, Milan, New York, like
just an international man of mystery.
It's different. It's different. It's not different anymore, but it's different. But I don't know
We know
why.
you're very cool.
Huh?
And that is why people are so nosy about your life.
I don't know. I feel like this happens to me a little bit too. Like I told you, I went to a party and everybody's gossiping. Why do you care about what I'm doing? I don't even know you. I'm not anything. Like I'm not George Clooney.
I think that both of us get this a little bit in terms of parasocial relationships because we are online a bit. We don't have a massive following, but
No.
like enough.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been blogging since 2008. So people feel like they know me.
But
They've
honestly,
known me for
like,
like 20 years.
You make more sense in that than I feel like I do. I am so inconsistent online.
Yeah.
It is so obvious that like I don't care about most shit. I don't get it. I really do not get it. But c'est la vie. So yeah, I guess, is that all that was on Reddit?
It says, anyone have the tea on Miles Garber and his ex?
Mm-hmm.
He posted on his dad account that they were breaking up. And then she posted the famous divorce pics of Nicole Kidman one day.
Oh, I remember
Pretty
that.
sure they're broken up.
I remember that.
That is harsh.
That hurt my feelings.
I mean, did you guys talk about it? Was
We-
it just a really rough breakup? Like,
We don't talk about anything. Like I honestly, I have nothing like bad to say about her. When you have kids with somebody, everything changes. You have 2 kids, I have 1 kid. Also, you change. Like the type of parent you are is in my opinion, it's up to you. Like some people aren't the parents you thought they were going to be. Maybe you're not the parent you thought you were going to be, but like when my daughter was born, that's all I cared about. I didn't give a fuck about working. I don't give a fuck about anything but her. And I'm still that way. Like, I'm super...
And you took time off to just be a dad,
I mean,
right?
at the time, I was still full-time modeling. So, like, and it was the pandemic. So I was making that unemployment bread. I was shooting myself at home. I was making hella money.
Yeah.
And I was like, great. I was working like once a month.
Oh, man.
But I never like threw myself into a career until recently because I just wanted to be with her. And like, I don't have it like that. I think people would think I'm like a rich kid or something. Like I'm not. Like I'm a gross Hollywood poor kid. Like I grew up poor as hell. I've watched some like dad podcasts and they're like, you have to focus on your relationship when you become a parent and that's how you stay married. And I obviously fucked that up and I'm not ashamed of it, but like I didn't focus on my relationship at all.
But it's also very natural because the tiny baby is very needy and evolutionarily so.
But also, this is probably something, why would they know? Because you don't know me. But, for me, becoming a dad is like overcoming a lot of trauma. Like, I don't have a dad. So when I was going to become a dad, like, that is all I wanted because I knew I was breaking a generational curse, if you will. Like, it really hit me, like, spiritually.
That was and is still your biggest void. And you personally were trying to fill it by becoming it, which I think is really beautiful because you are an incredible dad.
I mean, there's a hole in my chest that will just never go away. It's just not going to. And I'm cool with that. But also, my daughter doesn't need to know what that's like. And she never will.
Do you feel like having a kid, parenting, and not focusing on your relationship, throwing a child into a long-term partnership is kind of how relationships break down? Or like, what do you think it was for you?
Only recently I've seen the parents at school who are like still together. And I actually feel kind of jealous. And it's not because I want my relationship back. I don't at all. But it must be kind of nice, because I don't really remember it. Because my daughter was a baby when we were still together. And you have 2 babies. Like when you have a literal baby, you don't remember shit. You're exhausted.
You just block all that shit
Oh my
out.
God. You're just surviving. You're all surviving. You're all surviving. And so I don't really remember it. We do a lot of things together because I'm super lucky in this regard. Like we don't believe in this, like you have 2 birthday parties and 2 Thanksgivings. No. For us, that works. There's moments where you're like, wow, this is amazing. Also, I live in fucking LA. Like this shit would be so much easier to financially deal with if I had somebody, but it's only been of recent because, it's just me and her, like my daughter.
Yeah.
I don't really have, this, you're one of my best friends. Like, where do you see me out? What do I do?
We hang out at your house.
When I kick it with you, what do we do? Max goes to sleep and me and you have like beers on the floor.
$12 beers.
For sure. Like, I'm not out like that. And people don't really come in and out of my orbit with her. Reddit could say whatever they want about me. And maybe people see me out when I have my nights off or something. In reality, like my daughter and I's life is just us.
And mostly when we have kids too. It's
honestly,
like,
yeah.
We've hung out more with our kids together than not. Because it's easier. It's like when you have multiple kids, like you have an only child. I have 2 kids, but they're different ages.
Yeah,
where
of
like
course.
Max is right in between the age of Fox and Romy. And so it's just like a dynamic that works where they can play together.
Yeah. But then I've also come to this point with her recently where I'm like, I'm kind of depraving you of seeing your dad be social. And, you know, like I'm a Gemini. Like I'm really social.
You're a
her,
yapper. You're
with
a chatty guy.
Yeah, I'm like so eager to learn anything, but I was so protective of the piece of her. It's kind of interesting, but no, I don't think having a kid necessarily breaks you down.
How long were you guys together for?
5 years.
Before Max.
But we were young.
Yeah.
We're super young. I honestly, too, this is a hot take. I don't like what I'm about to say. I don't want to believe this, but like it's actually made me just kind of not believe in it anymore.
What don't you believe in?
I just don't think it lasts. Like I don't.
You don't think love lasts,
no.
or relationships, or marriage, or all of it?
None of it. I don't think it lasts. I think we live in a world where, first and foremost, let's represent women. Y'all have choices now.
Yeah.
You're not staying in it because you have to anymore. No. So that's 1. 2, what's better for your kids? 2 parents who live together and yell and hate each other, or 2 parents with 2 dope houses who get along because they're not together? Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
And it's, I just don't think it lasts anymore. I don't. Like, everybody's swiping each other now. Like, I don't know, man. It's like everyone's in the candy store and you're going to be like, don't eat sugar. No, of course you're going to fucking eat sugar, right?
I am twice divorced. Well, once divorced and I'm recently separated.
Is it fucked up that I think that's like cool of you?
I'm very cool. The lore of Joey Nix.
Like, I feel like that makes you like kind of like a gangster.
I was born a gangster.
I know.
So
we know.
Yeah, gangsters forever.
Hong Kong royalty. Go ahead.
But even as somebody who has 2 quote unquote failed marriages, I don't consider them failed. I was with both people for a really long time. I was with my recent ex-husband for 9 years. Like, that doesn't feel like a failed relationship to me. You put in a whole decade.
That's what I mean. Like, that's not a failure. That's a great thing. That is an Emmy. Like, you won an Emmy.
Yeah. Even with the fact that I'm not with the father of my child anymore as a couple, I still totally believe in love. I just think of it in different terms. Like, I know that my love for certain friends of mine is like forever, indelible, cannot ever be broken. And I even have that kind of love for a lot of my exes. If I was in love with you before, I still love you, just not in that very like present romantic sort of way. It just evolves. But like, I'm still holding on hope that I could find someone where the romance does stay forever.
Yeah.
But do you even want that? Like, I'm someone who wants that. I want to be goo goo gaga for my person for a long ass fucking time, and I'm crossing my fingers that exists. Or are you more of a like, I don't even want that. I want to settle in a thing where we're just platonic life partners? Or
no, I mean, I definitely don't want that. But I think there's a core difference between you and I. You handled your career, you bought a house, you did responsible ass shit in your life. I didn't at all. Like, I did everything wrong. And so I think now it's like, I don't disagree with you, but I've never been in love with myself ever in my life. And I
you're
always
starting
threw,
to learn to love yourself.
Absolutely, but it's like I always threw
much.
everything into my relationships, for better or for worse. I've never had a healthy relationship in my life.
You are a hardcore lover boy.
Oh my God, I love love.
You fall in love within like 5 minutes, and then you're like all the way fucking it.
That's what I'm saying is like, I love like 15 minutes of love.
You can last 15 minutes. Good for you, honey.
Jesus Christ. No, I can't. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I love people is what I'm realizing. Like, I believe in loving people.
Yeah.
Like, I will talk to whoever. I'm an open book. I love people. I also was raised by a single mother, and I was raised with women. So, yeah, for better or for worse, being around women is very comfortable for me. Like, in some aspects, I'm way more comfortable being around a woman than I am another man.
I think the opposite is true too. Where like you have so many homegirls and we all feel really safe around you and like we're fucking best girlfriends.
Thank you for saying that.
But guys get so fucking weird about you.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love watching dudes crash out about me. I love it.
Obviously,
Ooh,
it's
I gotta go.
devastating when you go through something that feels like a divorce, but it takes a really long time and it's so multi-layered and you still have a relatively copacetic co-parenting relationship. But like even when you were dating, what's a bad breakup story that you have?
I one time lost 20 pounds in 8 days.
8 days?
Which is insanely cool as a guy who grew up the way I did. Like, and we'll get into that more. I mean, you know some stories, but the level of simping I got to, I'm blown away.
You stopped eating after the
I
breakup?
couldn't sleep. I didn't eat. I was smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day, chasing an answer and like closure and like sitting on my phone being like, oh, she posted on Instagram stories, but she hasn't texted me back in 5 hours.
So she dumped you. Did you do some dumb shit?
This isn't baby mama, by the way. This is
No. I was asking about your like former.
No. Okay, so we were living together.
You and this girlfriend.
Yep. She goes to New York.
How long were you together?
2.5 years.
Okay.
She goes.
And you were how old?
I was 27. Yep. Damn, I'm getting old. I was 26, 27.
Yeah.
We were living together. I had basically moved back to LA from New York, like within that year.
For her
Hell
or
yeah,
without her?
for her. Like, had no plans of moving home. This person, it was the air I breathed. She was everything. Everything. And,
Are you ready to be my...
Seriously.
That's Miles with every single girl that he meets. Everything.
No, I was obsessed with this person.
Okay.
In the
For the entire
worst-
2 years.
Sorry?
For the entire 2 years, you were obsessed with her.
Yeah, and thereafter. So she went to New York, and I like called her one night, no answer. Okay. Called her back like an hour later, nothing.
Yeah, you're spiraling at this point.
Fucking spiraling. Like the homies are like, drink NyQuil, like go to bed. And
It's
I was like,
one night.
I can't do it.
It's one night.
No, but she hadn't hit me up like the whole day, and now we're into the night. I hadn't talked to her
a
till
full
the
18
previous
hours?
night. Dude, I was 26, man. Anyways,
Yeah.
so it keeps going on and on and on. And then I finally hear back from her, and she's like, I'm having a girls' night. And I just knew. Like, you know when you just know some shit's off?
Yeah, because if you and I hang out, you'll be like, I'm with my friend Joey. If you're just like, I'm hanging out with a friend, it raises an alarm.
But she was really obsessive with me too. So her not getting back to me for 20 hours is actually like, I was like, are you good?
It's unusual.
It's super unusual. Like if I didn't text her back within 2 minutes, she'd be like calling my mom type energy. Like we were it was like the
Share
most
location on.
codependent, crazy shit. I just had a feeling. And then she came home from New York, and it was like a forced normal. I was like, something happened. Something
like
fucking
we're not squabbling at all.
Something
You're just totally nice.
I just remember it was like raining too. I was like, this is like a really bad rom-com. Like I'm living a rom-com. And then the next night, she packed all my stuff up. There was like 40 bags.
You came home to this?
Yes. She was like, can you go back to where I had been living before we moved in together? And I was like, I mean, if the room's still available, I guess, because it was like a good friend of mine's house.
But no explanation. Just like 40 Trader Joe's bags.
Like
or tote bags.
Like that energy, yeah. And then that started this.
Can you just move out?
Yep, exactly. Like at like rug pull.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, and I was like,
And she had given you zero indication before.
Like things fell off, but it wasn't. I mean, you know, I think.
Was there a big fight before your trip?
No. I didn't fight with anybody until my baby mama, straight up.
Yeah.
I never fought with girls. Like, I never have put hands on women, but like, I never argued with anyone. I argued with my mom growing up, but like, not girlfriends.
Okay, so in your mind, it's like 2 years of bliss. She goes away for a trip, comes back, acts weird, and you come home to all
my
your shit
friends
packed
were
up.
telling me for like a year, they're like, dude, your relationship is like fucked up. And I was
Why?
like, you
Why
don't
do
get
they
it.
feel because they were too codependent
I just like stuff
or
like
fantasy like?
just fantasy obsessive. They're like, she's weird. Like when we see her, like, what's up with this girl, man? You know, like just really like weird energy. Also, that's a lie. I've argued with exes, but not in like this
Yeah.
big blowout.
But there was no like we were constantly fighting
No.
and toxic for each
Hell
other.
no.
Like things were nice.
Yep.
And then you were blindsided.
Mm-hmm. Yep, blindsided. And so I go to my friend's house. This like lasted 6 months. Like I wouldn't hear from her for 3 days, and then she'd call me and I'd be back in it.
So that wasn't her breaking up with you. She was just like, I just want you to move out. Haha.
And then I go to New York for work and I meet this kid who's now my friend. But he comes up to me and he goes, hey, like, I'm sorry, I fucked your girlfriend. And I was like, what? And he goes, she said you guys broke up. I didn't even know you. And I was like, honestly, fair. Like, I can't really be mad.
But was that the only instance?
I don't know. I don't know. And so.
And then was that the end?
No, because I'm fucking stupid. So I keep living in this like limbo state with her for like another couple of months. And then she starts dating this guy who I'm not going to name because people know him. But then I went absolutely crazy. So I start spreading rumors about this guy to like the city, like mean shit that I like am not going to repeat.
Cool.
But just making my presence known. Being a freaking stupid alpha male.
Yeah. Just fucking try me. You're going to steal my girl?
Dumb boy. Like dumb. Like to the point where he's like, am I like gonna be safe? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, and
yeah, watch your back.
So dumb.
Check your 6.
Exactly. And my friends are like, okay, like we would do it for you, but like, is this really worth it, man? This girl's out of her mind. And I don't say girls are out of their mind. Like, this is truly like not okay. Like, they're like, dude, you're not, like, this is not good.
It's like, is it worth it?
Oh my God. And I was like still sleeping with her. And then you're thinking like, dude, ew, I'm like the side guy now? Like, we were fucking living together 6 months ago. And now I'm the side guy.
So you
Never
guys
been
traded
a
places.
side guy in my fucking life. Yeah, so that fucked me up. And then that lasted like a year. So that's my really bad one. All my other breakups have been like super copacetic. Like one of my ex-girlfriends is one of my best friends.
Yeah.
For like 15 years.
Yeah, I have some of those
Like
too.
talk all the time. But I was always a hothead. I wasn't like arguing with you, but like I was a hothead. Like if you did something wrong to me, like I wouldn't make it your problem, but like I'd make your life hard. So
I mean, but same. We have the same energy.
Yeah.
It's like,
but it was
we
always
live on
with
the
other
extremes.
guys. Like it was like if you start fucking this dude who you told me was your best friend for 4 years, I'm gonna fucking kick his ass. And then sure as fuck, they start dating that guy. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, just bend over?
Yeah, well, obviously, she was stepping out on you.
Yeah.
So, like, the crash out
I think I've
feels
been stepped out
warranted.
on a few times. Also, I was like a really emo young man. I didn't feel like I deserved anything. So, like, kudos to these girls. Like, they're dealing with this dude where they're like, hey, buddy, you're like all over fucking Times Square with your photo. What's wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know.
You just feel really deeply. You present as a hothead, but I think underneath it all, you're just a very sensitive guy
I'm
that feels very deeply.
sensitive. Like, now I know that. But I mean, like, I gave credit where credit's due. That breakup was crazy. What's yours, though? Because I feel like yours, that's like just dumb. Like, I feel like yours are like cray.
Okay, this one was not a relationship. In fact, it was just a couple of dates, but the breakup probably was the most dramatic that I've ever had. I was 20, 21. I meet this guy at a bar. I didn't even see him. I was hanging out with my friends, and then a beer shows up, and the server was literally like, this beer is from that guy over there. And he's exactly my type. And I'm just like, oh my God, so flattered, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we start seeing each other casually. This was maybe like a couple weeks in.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I was a blogger, but I would exaggerate everything. I still do this stuff. I like social engineer fake scenarios just because it's entertaining in my stories.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm doing this shit on the blog to play up the blog and get traffic. And I don't even use my real name. Like, I'm Joey, but my blog character is Sass. I like black out people's faces. I change everyone's name. Like, I'm totally in this, like, I'm going to be Carrie Bradshaw.
I was going to say, it's like Sex in the City vibe.
Fully like that. So I'm writing about everyone that I'm seeing, and I'm writing about this person. We go to North by Northwest, which is kind of like South by Southwest, but in Toronto.
Okay.
And we're trying to meet up all night, and it just like doesn't happen properly. Like we both have our own groups of friends. We miss each other. And I think he was just like pissed off that we didn't meet. So I wrote about it.
Okay.
Right? Like
Fair.
I was supposed to meet up with this guy and we didn't, but it like wasn't a big fucking deal.
Yeah, yeah.
The next date we go on, he invites me to this like pub and everything's going well. I'm still really into him. Like I don't think anything of the other night. We're sitting across from each other having a drink. And then this girl walks up and goes, "You fucking asshole," grabs his drink, dumps it on him.
Oh, like movie vibes.
Yeah, and walks out. He's drenched. And he's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I need to go deal with this." And I'm just like, yeah, obviously I have no idea what's going on, right?
Okay.
And then later that night and that week, he starts like texting me parts of the story. "Hey, so that was a girl that I was seeing like 3 months ago. We broke up. Turns out she's pregnant."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "My life is over. I need to deal with this. I'm so sorry." And he doesn't give me all of this information at one go. So I'm like dripping it out on the blog, like showing the screenshots of like, he said this is the update on this guy, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh my God.
You aired him
like
out.
it's just like an entertaining story for me, right? Years later, one of my college best friends who didn't love that I was constantly writing about my life had some opinions about whether I was living my life for me or just constantly doing it for the plot and like inviting chaos into my life. You and I are both chaos inviters.
I mean, like we used to literally say in high school, we would be like, "Do it for the story, bro."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it for the blog. It's like blog fodder.
Yeah.
Everyone would be happier for you if you just stopped doing shit for the blog. And then she's like, "For example, did you know that that guy orchestrated the whole fucking thing?"
What?
Yeah.
Wait, like this is not real.
It's not real. This is years later that she tells me he didn't like that you were blogging about him at all. And instead of just saying like, "Hey, we're just starting to date. Don't write about me."
Genius.
He orchestrated that whole night. It was just a friend. He was like watching to see exactly how many details you would reveal in your blog.
Sorry. Wait, that is fucking nuts, dude. Also, as a guy, I'm like impressed.
Right?
No, like as a man to another man, I'm like, guys aren't smart like that.
He was smart.
That,
I was
no
into it.
offense, love you, but that's fucking genius. That's insane.
Yeah, but like he scripted it like a movie.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
And get this, he lives 5 doors down.
Currently, right now.
Currently.
Oh, dude, we gotta meet this guy.
And his kid just started at my kid's school.
But not that kid.
No, it wasn't a real
That's
kid.
fake kid.
That was a
Fake kid.
fictitious
Okay, real kid.
real child.
Okay. Oh my god.
So I was like, when I moved here, I walked down the street and I was like, "Hi."
Whoa. Did he ever like bring it up?
We talked about it right then and there.
I think that's good.
He was just like, "I never said sorry. That was fucked up."
I mean, it's
And I was like, "Well, I never said sorry either."
it's fucked up, but it's also what's wrong with me?
It was 20 years ago.
Like, I think you're both awesome for this. Is that fucked up?
I don't know. Should we go knock at his
Like,
door?
fuck. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, sometimes life is for the plot.
It's crazy how certain people enter your life and just stay a background character.
Yeah, I mean,
It was nuts to run
LA
into
is
him.
like literally a sea of skeletons for me, so I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying.
And like,
That's insane, though.
but we didn't meet in LA. We met in Canada.
No, also just like being like
And-
two Canadians like on the same block, same school,
And we're tied together by this story.
where you both were being kind of like,
We were
Cray.
drama queens.
yeah, but also
We're dramatic.
I don't know why I'm so impressed that he did that. Like, something is seriously wrong with me. Like, I'm like, dude, that is high intelligence level.
Are you going to pull out this trick
No,
for your next breakup?
because I need to. I'm retired. I'm retired. If we circle back to the love thing, I do love love. I believe everyone deserves love. I just think we're all retired.
I was telling my therapist this recently because we were reflecting on a relationship that I was stuck on and obsessed and like limerent about for a very long time. And she was like, the version of you now, would you still like this person? And I said, honestly, no, because I was confusing anxiety for passion and toxicity for passion.
That's what I mean. And I don't know any different. And I still haven't healed that part of myself. I think if I met somebody who was calm, cool, and collected, I would run so fast because I don't know what that is yet. Let's put a yet on it.
But you have a lot of calm, cool, collected people around you.
Yeah, but like...
And you feel loved by them.
But I don't... Pause. I don't feel sexual when I'm around calm, cool, and collected. And I'm not scared to admit that at this juncture in my life. The chaos is what excites me because that's all I know.
You still need something to be fiery.
Yeah, I need the dopamine hit. And I know that. And that's why I'm like, I just think I need to be retired. I need to sit on the bench for a bit. I need to I sprained my ankle. I need to sit on the bench. Need to rethink my game.
Yeah, so last time we went out to a bar and you had just stopped seeing someone that you were seeing for a while. And
it's
I'm like,
never that long, though.
I know, but I'm like, Miles,
a while for me is like a month.
Yeah, I was like, can you not date someone for 3 weeks? Like, can you, or just like, don't fuck anyone for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And you were like, I'm going to be a monk. I'm going to fuck anyone for 6 months. And how long did you last, my love?
6 days. That's not my fault, though. That's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
Not my fault.
People want to hop on the dick.
But also, I'm honest, you know? It's not like I'm like I have never gone out of my way to get laid. I've never even tried to get laid.
No.
Like you have guys who are like, let's go meet girls. I was never that guy. I still am not that guy.
Well, because you're an attractive guy.
I just like conversation.
Women just like show up in your DMs.
That's not always true. I mean, it is a little bit, but I'm not a player though. Like I'm not like getting off on the act. I'm just like, it leads there and it's nice and that's it. Yeah. And I'm like, do you want to get a coffee? And like, I'm not an asshole. No. It just gets there.
No,
but I've also never been single this long in my life, ever. Like, I've never been this way ever in my life. Struggling, to be honest with you. Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm struggling with the fact that I'm raising a woman and, like, how promiscuous I've been. I struggle with that shit a lot, and I feel weird about it. But I also know that I'm 35 years old, and these people are 35, whatever. We're all adults here.
Consenting adults who
yeah, of course. And you know, like I'm still friends with all of them. You see it. Like you hang out with them. That shit really fucks me up because I also know how important it is as a father, a girl dad, especially like girls and their dads, it's a different beast. I don't know if it's good for her to see her dad just not ever have a partner in her life.
But your daughter's young. She probably doesn't remember a ton of this, but I think this is where we differ a little bit. It's like no one I'm seeing is meeting my kids.
Fuck, hell no, nobody meets my kid.
Yeah.
Hell
so
no.
like they're not aware what's going on in my dating
people
life.
And then they've become friends and they meet her and they're still in her life. But I tell people, I'm like, you don't want to meet my kid because once you meet her, it's for life. I don't play that. I had stepdads for 8 months, a year, 6 months in and out of my life where I'm not doing that.
No.
I don't care if you hate me. You better fucking say happy birthday.
Absolutely.
And also stop asking to meet my kid too, because that's a red flag for me and you're gonna go on ice if you do that.
But I think for some people who might be anxiously attached and they really, really want a long-term relationship with you, they probably think that if I form different attachments and I'm very present in your life, for better or worse, clingy, if I'm just constantly with you and I'm a part of your daughter's life, then like I'm just gonna stay a part of your life.
Yeah, that
it's
makes
like
me
a hook.
Super sad though. One, it makes me sad because I'm too stupid to realize that's what they're doing, and you're correct. I believe my therapist just told me this, so I'm backing you up on that.
Yeah.
But two, it's don't ever do that with anybody. Like, you're worth so much more than that. Like,
yeah, you
I
don't
don't
need
care
to.
if
You don't have to manufacture a connection. If
No.
it's right, you shouldn't have to question it.
My
at
mom
all.
always told me one of the best advice my mom ever gave me. She said, a yes is a yes and a maybe is a no. That's facts.
Yeah, it's either a fuck yes or a fuck no.
It's either all the way fucking yeah or no. But I don't like being the instrument to this. I feel icky because it feels like the breakup story I just told you. Like, I know it's not, but it feels like the same spectrum. And then
like, do you feel that way, or do you feel like you're putting that on the people that you're not seeing anymore?
I don't know. I think I'm easily manipulated, and people have said some like wild shit to me. And if I think about it with like my big boy brain, I'm like, okay, you knew me for 2 weeks. Relax.
Yeah.
Because if I did that to somebody, I'd be a crazy person, right? So yes, that. But then also, it's just like I don't like making anybody feel bad. I know what it's like to feel bad. I felt bad most of my life. I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I mean? It's also though, if I tell you like, yo, I'm a tricky guy to date right now, maybe listen. Maybe listen. I don't mean that shit for my
if I tell you I'm a guy who actually doesn't want a relationship,
but
then
that's
like
the
stop
problem.
trying to be in one.
This is what I say to everyone. I say, of course I want a partner again in my life. I don't know what that looks like anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to keep figuring myself out and heal and get myself further and further down the road so I can know what that's even like. If a guy says that shit to you, if a girl says that shit to you, they're like 10% ready.
Except I feel like if someone really likes you, they're going to take that morsel of you saying, I'm open, as like, okay, well then fucking try me. I'm going to convince you that I am that 10% special enough for you to want me to be your partner.
Yeah.
They hold on to that hope. For me, as I'm dating, I'm straight up like, I just got separated. I do not want anything. Like, I do not want a boyfriend. I do not want a husband. I do not want a stepdad to my kids. I'm never having another kid. So if you're not down for this feral summer, then like, I'm not in it.
Yo, feral summer is amazing. Honestly, here's the difference with us though, is that I believe you. I don't believe me, and like that's why I want to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
I genuinely need to sit this out. I need to sit it out for a while, and I want to sit it out for a while, and it's very easy for me to get into a situationship. It's all I know. I have been with somebody since I was 16. It's all I know. I'm good. There's so many beautiful people out there.
Yeah.
Find each other.
Don't find
Don't
Miles.
find me.
Lose his number.
No, like for real though, like don't like me.
Unsubscribe from
No.
milesgarber.substack.com.
Read my Substack. Like listen to my words though, because I feel like I'm one of the only dudes who's gonna be this honest about this. Like that I know straight up.
Most dudes are honest. People just don't want to believe it.
I'm fucking broken. And let me glue myself back together. I'm broken. And that's why I don't believe in like long-term love anymore. You know why? Because I'm fucking broken because of it.
You're not broken.
I am broken. And that part of me is broke. Done. You got it. You got it. I'm done. I'm toast. And I'm not even saying that in a mean way to myself or like, it's not even depressing. It's just like, I'm broken. Believe me. Believe me.
You haven't healed enough.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna heal though, Joey. Like, really, I don't. Obviously, it's different. You're my friend.
Yeah.
But like, if a girl said that to me, I'd be like, red flag. Run away. Run.
Yeah, but some women are running towards red flags.
Why? That shit really makes me
Why?
sad though.
Why?
It really
Because
broke me down. So that's why when I hear this Reddit shit, like people don't know this stuff. Your feelings are some of the most dangerous things in life. I've watched people feel themselves into dying by way of you name it. There's a lot of dudes in prison right now because they can't understand their feelings. Like feelings are a super powerful thing. My feelings are still hurt 3 years later. I'm fucked up. I'm just getting to the point where I could even like invite my friends over for dinner who know my child.
Yeah.
I wish I could be like Feral Summer. I love that. Like I love living vicariously through you, to be honest. That shit's fun. But like if I'm being super, super honest this whole episode, like I'm fucking hurt in a real way. A lot of people who gossip and all that stuff, like you don't really know what you're talking about. You don't know what it's like to walk in these shoes.
Divorce is a death.
It's a death. And, some of us can deal with death super well and some of us can't.
I don't know that I'm dealing with it super well.
I think you are.
But I have a different coping mechanism than you, and also a different timeline. You're 3 years in, I'm like 4 months in.
Yeah, but also like
right?
you're a positive person. You deal with it super positively. I feel like you guys, you're really good to each other in the scope of what it is. You're very good to each other. There's no like explosions. Like it's very regimented. You're very confident in where you're at and where you're going. Like even the way you're like, I don't want a boyfriend. Like you're like, I believe you.
It doesn't mean that there isn't a deep hurt or sense of loss or unresolved feelings. I'm just so focused on my kids and what's best for them that it's like you can put all that shit aside. The same way that you are. You would put fucking everything aside for Max.
Yeah, but...
And for us, it's like I can shove down a fight. I can shove down feelings. I can have an insane schedule, drive here and there or whatever to keep as many things as stable and loving and positive for my kids as possible.
Yeah, but I'm still...
It's not my breakup.
But I'm
it's
still
a breakup
fighting
that
to be heard and seen still. Like still.
Yeah.
I don't mean this offensively, but like you're not.
No.
Like, and that doesn't make me better or worse than you. It's just like I think that's a huge reason why like I still feel so broken. No one's listening. Like my friends do. Like you guys all know the truth. And you know me too. Like I'll fall on my sword. I'll be like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
You know that about me.
In fact, like you kind of fall on your sword a little too quickly. I think because of how you've been raised emotionally, you're the first person to be like, I'm a piece of shit. You've said I'm broken like 1,000 times on this podcast already. You also don't have to take that on. It's not just your responsibility. There's two people at play here.
But when people lie about you and they like lie about you to your kid, it's a different ball game. You know? So it's like I've had to go, this is weird because I'm so open. Like, you know this about me, like read my Substack. But like for real, like I don't hold any punches when I talk about myself. Like I'll tell anyone anything. Like you just said, like I'm super accountable.
But you also beat yourself up more than I think is necessary.
But I'm still in the chaos is what I'm getting at. And I can't be with anyone. And I've realized that because you have to be fair. And that's not fair.
You're just not ready. You're not ready.
Hell no. And I don't even really want to be ready. Like, this shit's boring. It's also, like, so expensive to date. Like, my daughter goes to private school, bro. Like, that shit is expensive.
Yeah. A glass of wine is like $16.
It's like $60 every time you and I have wine, which you usually pay for, thank you. But, like, you know, like, it's expensive out here. Like, dating is so expensive. Like, if we go on a date and I spend $150, that's my groceries for the week. Like, that's the way I think. I'm like, I'm probably not even going to know you in a month. Like, that's groceries.
So, if you're really interested in a broke guy who is broken, red flags everywhere.
I'm just, like, throwing the red flags.
Just DM at Miles Garber. He'll break up with you in 2 weeks. But you'll have a really, really great first 3 days.
You also know everything about him in 2.5 days. I'm also well aware of my resentments towards women. And I don't love that. But I'm going to be honest, because I'm always honest. Most of my friends are women. But I'm I'm mad.
I said, we looked at your chart. You have Chiron at 15 degrees in Cancer, your 12th house. That is like mother wound. Yeah. Of all mother wounds. We can talk about it another episode. But I do think a lot of this like resent from like probably comes from your mom.
For sure. But, you know, again, girl dad. The hell does that say about me if I keep dating all these girls and I'm mad at women? That's fucking bullshit. Like, I am not an incel. Like, I am not doing this. I'm not doing it.
You're a volcel.
I don't even know what that means.
Voluntarily celibate.
Yeah, as of a week, but but like, do you feel me? Like,
yeah,
I want to believe in love again. I want to believe in love again.
No, but I think we all. Think
I just don't.
You should take a leave of absence from the dating world.
I want to so bad. It's just I don't even know how to do stuff without somebody. Like I really would like to go to Mexico City. I haven't been since 2019.
Yeah.
my first instinct is like, what girl can I bring? Like,
Well, I think this is
I'm not bringing any, but I'm like,
this is the heart of why at Echo, I was like, you should fully be single for a while because having a partner is lovely, but you haven't learned to have a partner that you're not codependent and enmeshed with. Like, you don't know who Miles Garber is as just Miles Garber, as opposed to Miles Garber, one half of this it couple.
But did you feel as if when you separated the second time, you are like, well, I'm Joey.
I think that's part of why I got separated, because I've always felt that. I'm an only child. I've always been on my own. I've always been very sure of who I am and my alone time and my space and my boundaries. And when I date someone, like, I can be obsessed with them, but like, I don't need you. I never need anybody. I am fully self-sufficient. And it's very much like my partner needs me. People depend on me. I depend on no one.
Right.
So when someone depends on me too much, I start to get resentful. It's like I just give and give and give and give and give. But like, I would be fine on my own. I think that's why it's easier for me to jump back into dating, because like I am and I've always been my own person and I love my independence. So I can come to a partnership knowing who I am and what I bring to the table and what I want from you, but I don't fucking need anybody. And I think you're in the state where you're so used to relationships where you are enmeshed, like your emotions are my emotions. I react from your inputs and we do everything together, and I do things for you. Like I revolve around you and you revolve around me, and I really think that you need to revolve around yourself. Be egocentric for a while. Center yourself. Heal. Do all of the things to get yourself to a good place on your own. And then like that's when the confidence will come, and that's when those feelings of like not being broken will come, because you piece it back together yourself, as opposed to trying to like fill in all the gaps with somebody else.
I think that's something, as your friend, envious is the wrong word. Something I'm so inspired by you is like, you are such a light. Like you radiate. But it's because of what you're talking about. And I think I'm becoming brighter.
Yeah.
But like let's just jump into the metaphor. Like my bulb has never been like screwed in to like one socket, like you said. But like that's like why I love the friends and like the people around me now, is because like you guys are such lights. But like I remember when I found out how long you had like really been separated for, I was like, how the fuck are you so okay? You know, like what's wrong with you? Are you like, what drugs are you on? But like it's not.
I calmly came to the decision over a very long time,
because you think before you act, and I never did that, you know. So I think with all this being said, is like that's really like what I'm doing right now, is I'm like being intentional. Like I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings like anymore. Like I never wanted to, but I don't want to date somebody for 3 weeks and then a new person for 3 weeks. Like I'm done. Like I'm chilling. Like I want to focus, you know what I mean? Like I love my kid, I love my friends, I love my job. Like I'm good right now.
We're good. Okay. Stay tuned and we'll see if he keeps his promise for the next 3 weeks.
I can do it.
You can do it. I believe in you. I always believe in you.
I was about to say something and then I realized he's in prison. I was about to be like, I believe I could fly.
Okay, low key though, that song slaps.
We're millennials.
That song slaps.
That's R. Kelly, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't believe I could fly, but I believe in what I'm saying, and I hope I continue to.
'Cause I believe in you. Sorry, now I can't get it out of my head.
I know, it's fuck.
Okay. If you like what you're hearing today,
which we hope you do,
this is a new fun project for the both of us.
Yeah, and you're supporting two solo parents who are figuring it out, life and all the things.
Wherever you're listening to this podcast, whether it's YouTube, Apple, Spotify, etc., it would mean a lot to us if you supported by subscribing.
Please do.
No pressure.
But also just do it. Like if you like it, just do it. I think we're done being cool.
Yeah. So this episode has been about breakups and hurt and grief and moving on. We would love some interaction. So if you have anything that you want to hear us talk about, if you have a question, especially if you have a question, send a voice note to heybestie@spilfpodcast.com.
Hey, bestie. Because you're our bestie.
You're my bestie.
I also,
You're my
please,
bestie.
because I like, I'll tell you anything.
No filter.
At all, ever.
Unhinged behavior only.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks for listening to SPILF.
This week on SPILF. Okay. Bye.
Bye.